Thank you, Corley. Now, stunning photos show two planes that collided in Putnam County. A part owner of the plane on top is former Jaguar Kyle Brady, who was not involved in this crash. This is video just into our newsroom showing one of the planes being towed away from the scene. The two pilots and a flight instructor who were involved in the crash were not hurt.
The crash was at Palatka's K. Larkin Municipal Airport shortly before 11 this morning. Now, this is one of those airports that does not have an air traffic control tower. We're told one of the planes from a flight school in Sanford was landing when the second plane landed on top of it. News 4 Jax reporter Chris Parento has been in Putnam County all afternoon and is joining us live. Chris, without a tower there, how do pilots avoid this kind of collision?
Mary, pilots that fly this airport regularly tell me they often use radio communication to tell other pilots in the area whether they're getting ready to take off, land, or if they're on approach for that landing. And they say they don't know exactly what happened that led to this crash today. They didn't want to speculate, but they're hoping that the pilots were communicating with each other before that happened. As planes land and take off from Palatka Municipal Airport, it is up to them to know when they are safe to do either. That's because there is no air traffic control tower at this airport.
Pilots are always responsible for seeing and avoiding other aircraft, but it's especially slow at non-towered airports. You just have to be careful.
The biggest key, pilots tell me, is communicating with others in the air at the same time. Pilots that regularly fly from here tell me the radios give them the best chance of knowing if there is other air traffic in their pattern, but even that is not mandatory.
We are talking to one another, but there isn't even a requirement at non-towered airports to have a radio in your airplane. It's not, you can come in here, you know, there are aircraft that don't even have electrical systems that operate in and out of these airplanes, so you've just got to watch for other aircraft.
The plane on the bottom of this picture is registered to a flight school out of Sanford. The other registered to a company out of Atlantic Beach. News 4 Jax has learned that plane is owned by former Jaguar tight end Kyle Brady and two others. Brady was not on the plane today. Pilots tell me because this is a non-towered airport, there are a lot of training flights that come through here.
Traffic can vary quite a bit at Palatka. On a typical day, it can be very quiet, or within an hour, we can get quite a few training aircraft.
Crews are still working to remove that final plane from this area. That is the plane, I'm told, that landed on the other airplane earlier this morning. That east-west runway out here has been closed all day long, but the other north-south runway has remained open. FAA investigators have been out here at the scene throughout the day. They just left a little while ago, waiting still on what they determine was the cause of this crash. Live in Palatka tonight, I'm Chris Parento, Channel 4, the local station.
So these are the two Cirrus planes that collided here in Palatka, and they're still here on the airport.